Hello, everyone. First, welcome to Lila Bradley's Kitchen. I am in the process of making an omelet this morning for breakfast. And what I have here is purple onion, some frozen chopped spinach, red bell pepper, sweet onion, tomatoes, and jalapeno peppers. Here I have my seasonings. I have garlic powder. This is some garlic flavored cheddar cheese I grated up. I have some smoked paprika, probably about a scant of a teaspoonful. And here I have a mixture of sea salt and cayenne pepper. So I'm going to be putting these things together this morning. I'm going to saute these things, and I shall return momentarily. Alrighty, I am back, and now I am ready to start sauteing all of my veggies together. Here I put a little bit of olive oil in my skillet. I use this brand here. It's supposed to be organic extra virgin cold pressed, so I paid enough for it. Hopefully it's the real thing. Sometimes they lie to you, unfortunately. I'm going to heat up my skillet here. Go get me a cover. Alrighty, I am going to start putting some ingredients in here. Guess it doesn't really matter which is which. I'll save the tomatoes for last. But if I don't use all of this in my omelet, I'll just put some aside if it's really too much and use it in my quinoa, because I'm going to make some of that too. I'm going to fry it down a little bit. I don't want that to cook too fast. And in the meantime, I am going to get some water, measure my quinoa, and I will return shortly. All right, I am back and I have my 2 cups of water measured and 1 cup of quinoa. And with that, I am going to put a little bit of Himalayan pink sea salt in it. And just wait until it comes to a boil. Well, I guess I need to turn the fire on first. I bought some black quinoa, but I haven't been brave enough to try it yet. Because I make my dog food, and I use it in that. But the black is supposed to be more nutritious than the yellow one. Of course, everything black is better, it seems. So, anyhow, yes. So now that I have that going, I am going to go ahead and put my tomatoes in. Plus, it really doesn't matter anyway, so I'll just put it all in together. I'm even going to put my 1 cup of spinach in here. I will save my seasonings for last. I've had experiences where I put the seasonings in with while I'm sauteing, and things start sticking to the bottom of the skillet, so I don't want to have that to happen again. I live in Wisconsin, Dells, Wisconsin, and today we are getting more snow. The temperature is supposed to really drop. I think one day it's only going to rise to 1 degree in the daytime. So I think it's going to be minus 12 at night. That is cold. It's cold, cold, cold. And I did all of my shopping, as I said earlier, yesterday, so I got enough supplies to last me for a month or more. I spent right at $400 at the store, and because I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have to worry about going back out anytime soon, no further than the back steps, take the dogs out. And I have one that runs free when I let him out. I don't have to worry about him running in the road. I'm standing there watching him, but I'm inside the door. And I have the one that will take off and doesn't listen. I put his little behind on a leash. That's my little 6-pound Gizmo. So he's a hard-headed little rascal. But Shih Tzus are they really have a mind of their own, so they do what the hell they want to do. Excuse my language, but it's true. Okay, I'm going to let this simmer for a while, and I'll be back. Alrighty, I am back to check and see how things are going. And let the truth be told, I've already checked on this. It looks good to me. What I'm going to do now is put some of this in my quinoa, because this is too much for an omelet. Stir this up and let it finish simmering in here. I did put a little garlic powder in it. And now I'm going to sprinkle some smoked paprika in it. See how that turns out. That just kind of gives it a smoky flavor. It's not overwhelming. This millet, I want to call it millet, quinoa cooks really fast. And you don't have to stir it continuously like you do grits. So I like that. As a matter of fact, I don't even eat grits anymore. I just use this. So, I have a little bit of plant-based butter. I'm going to put some of that in it. I'm not going to need another meal after I eat what I have here. Probably later on I'll have fruit if I really feel like eating something. Which, knowing me, I will feel like eating something. I don't eat nearly as much as I used to, but I still love to eat. Because as I've said before, my top weight was 265 pounds. I keep a record of my weight, and that was in 2012. This tastes good. And now I'm down to 178. So that's almost 100 pounds. I mean, I didn't lose that all at once, but I finally got there. I'm going to turn the quinoa off and just let it sit and do its thing. And I'm going to turn this one off. And I'm going to get my eggs ready and I'll be back. I also bought something that I hardly ever buy. Maybe once a year I'll have bacon. And this is my once a year thing. So I have that in my air fryer. And I'm going to turn it on. And I'll show you the results once it's ready. I'll have help eating this. I'm not going to eat all this by myself. I could, but I'm not going to. Alrighty, I am back. And now I have added my eggs into the skillet with some olive oil. I'm going to sprinkle this little bit of cheese in here. And I'll wait until this is just, it's really not going to be a flipped over omelet. I'll just scramble mine. It's too much trouble trying to do all that other stuff. It's all going down the same tracks and getting off at the same station. So why bother with all that? All right, I am back with the finished product. I ended up putting some of the veggies in with the quinoa, so it kind of looks like the eggs, but that's the quinoa right there. And here are the eggs. And I have some really almost burnt up crispy bacon. There's 2 pieces there. And here I have some organic sprouted grain wheat bread. That Ezekiel. This is something that I don't eat very often, but every now and then, you know, you want a little something extra that you probably shouldn't have. So this is it for me today. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I appreciate you very, very much. Those of you that have already subscribed, thank you so very, very much for your participation. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And there will be more to come real soon, possibly tomorrow. So make sure you share, like, and hit the notification button so you'll know or be one of the first to know when I have another video coming. Peace and love from Lila. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Thanks again so much. I appreciate you very much. Sending love.